it is Christine. It is time for a scrapbook process video for the ScrapRoom Flavors of the Month with pattern paper add-on and embellishment add-on, and it's a design team video. So that's all the facts and figures, right? So the collection I'm working with is your 49& Market Glimmer and Glee, which, oh, you guys, this is so pretty. I did a little unboxing. I think this is going up on the 3rd, so truthfully, I think it would have shown up just yesterday, actually. And this is like a birthday one or a celebration one. It says Glimmer and Glee. So obviously, you know, it's happiness and stuff. But I saw this as a birthday, potentially, you know, graduation potentially, I guess. There's a bunch of little things in here. It says birthday, though. So we're going to go with birthday because I got pictures from my daughter's birthday in 2020. So this would have been her like 22nd birthday. This was, she had opened her first business, and this was that day there. And I liked it because it has these balloons. And you guys look at that. It almost matches identically. So I was really excited about that. And this was just like that night. We'd given her some presents. We were going to dinner and stuff. So I thought that'd be cute. Now this, oh, shoot. Hold on. I got to tell you too. I'm supposed to be doing the sketch challenge. So let me show you real quickly. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I'm so sorry, you guys. I was not properly organized. The sketch, and I'm supposed to do the sketch challenge, is this guy. And it shows 3 photos, and then we have like a circle with the vertical bits and horizontal bits, all the things. I mean, you got all kinds of good stuff going on here. We will see if I do journaling. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe, because it was 2020, so there's always things to say about that, right? But I've got 2 photos because what I have is in my embellishments that I got with my Flavors of the Month, there was 2 frames. So I'm not going to be doing the identical, like there was 3 4x4s. I think they're supposed to be 4x4s. But I got these frames, and so I thought it would be cute to use the frames instead of, you know, those identical photos. And then it did also got one little, like a journaling, or like a thing like this. So I thought that could be cute, like in the middle. That's kind of cute, like a little mountain, little pack there. Anyway, and then there's a little tag, so that's on the thing. So I could use this little tag, and, you know, we'll go from there. So my papers, I don't know. Couldn't tell you yet. I had that figured out because I thought this is so cute with these freaking butterflies, or not butterflies, balloons. And I'm sitting down, so hopefully I'm not losing my, I need to test my microphone again. I had to charge it and all that, you guys. So I haven't, figured that out yet. So let me look and see what might be a good base page here. Not that one, because that's already got stuff going on. I don't want to do that. This is cute, but I mean, this is cute, but I think it's a little busy. Oh, forgot about this piece. We can run it this direction. A circle going there. Let's see. And then of course I can mount it on this, which, oh, I kind of oohed and auto with this pop-up tan brown. I think it was called a quicksand or something like that. And I was like, that is such a nice little pop of neutral in here with all this blue and pink and stuff. So I do that and put a circle here. Our circle, ooh, this could be cute. Our circle could be this. Now this is the pattern paper add-on. This is the Flavors of the Month stuff in my right hand. And this is a pattern paper add-on. I could put a circle of this. And then we'll go from there. I'm not going to plan my other bits yet because I want to see what I cut off. And yeah, because see, once I cut that out, this is so pretty. This little mixed media deal. I might end up with, if I do down here, I end up with these little different colors and stuff, and I might could do those as the different patterns. I will have to go get my circle cutter because I don't have that. So let me set this aside. I think I'm going to do that. If I have to get into the plaid, I will, because it's so pretty. I hate to, I'm terrible about hoarding, you guys, just terrible. I don't really have any other borders though, so okay. I do like these though. This could be so cute. I love this. This could be cute along the bottom. Also, I'll have to pick a title. Okay, let me do a little homework. So my homework is trim this down, trim that off, put that there. Cut me a circle out of this guy. And I'll also cut these apart and mount them to my frames. Okay, that's my 3 pieces of homework. You don't need to have to see that because, you know, that's how it's done. And I'll be back on in just a moment. Okay, you guys, so I have got my little wood grain there trimmed down. I did not get the little quicksand paper there because I've kind of made a rule for myself. I've told you guys on other videos, if I'm not using it on the same piece of, or same layout, I'm not going to gut anymore because it's just kind of ridiculous that I do that. So I've got that. I did cut my circle already. I used my circle cutter. I've got my 2 photos. I cut those to, well, one of them I didn't have to cut it all, but I put them in the frames. And then I do have that little branding strip there that's going to go across the bottom. So I'm deviating from the sketch just a little bit, but I think it's still enough to where you see the sketch in the layout. I did decide, I was looking at the little star paper and I thought, I'm going to ink the edge of that. I haven't done that necessarily a lot or in a while, but I was looking at it, looked a little unfinished. So I'm going to head, what am I using there? I think it's tea bag or something. And I'm going to just ink the edges of it. And I think that looks really good, actually. I thought about the edge of the wood paper after the fact, and I think I even took my fingernail around the outside of it. I'm not sure. I don't remember now if I did. I thought about it, but anyway, I'm going to glue my little circle down, and then my 2 photos. I thought initially I would use that journaling card. I showed you guys that. But after I got the 2 photos laid down here, I realized it was a little bit bigger. So I'm just going to do the 2. And I think this looks really cute anyway. So I got my little journaling spot. And then I thought, okay, I want to pull these balloons in here because, of course, I mentioned that the balloons in the photo, it just reminded me of it. And so I'm doing it basically where the like vertical pattern papers were kind of indicated. And the same for the little bear down there. I think he's so stinking cute, you guys. I have no reason to use that bear except those balloons are just so cute. The whole little thing is just adorable. I went ahead and added that little banner there. I wouldn't suggest that necessarily the sketch per se called for it, but it felt right to use there. I just really enjoyed it. It's a beautiful little piece of artwork. So we're going to go ahead and do that to tie everything together. And then I got the 2 little clouds. Now I fast with those clouds for just a minute. Again, there was actually that tag on the sketch. So I'm trying to give you that sense of like fullness that the tag gave. Now I'm going to poke around through these titles, and I mentioned there's so many good titles, you guys. And what I'm doing is the ones in the bottom right are the ones I'm thinking may work on the layout. And then the other ones I'm kind of going, I'm not going to use those. And then there's little wordy strips too that I'm going to end up using some of those. So I end up using this happy birthday. I chose that one because it's got the same font as in the journaling strip, right? So if you see the happy birthday letters, and then the letters in the little thing that says the joys in the journey, etc., they're the same. So I thought that would work really nicely. I'm going to pull out 3 little chipboard phrases. One says, your future looks so bright. The other says, another trip around the sun. And then the last one says, your year to sparkle and shine. And then I do go ahead and look at this little thing that says happy birthday. I'm a little sad I couldn't make it work because it does say happy birthday and it would be a really great layout to put it on, but it was a little too big. So I ended up pulling out these little hats though. I thought the little party hats were really cute. And I find on the little sheet, the laser cuts there's these 3 little wavy music line things. And I thought those are good little shelves. So I put the first set of hats down. And then I noticed there's, well, in a second, I'm going to notice the second set of hats. You'll see me in just a moment. I don't think I've seen them yet. They're kind of, when you got so many like stickers and laser cuts and things, sometimes your eye didn't see everything. And then that caught my eye. So I was like, oh, great. There's 2 little sets of party hats because I really wanted to add something there. Because again, on the sketch, there was like multiple little papers there. And I don't know if I do it yet. I will actually add a balloon there at some point. So there, I went ahead and glued everything down, put foam behind stuff. I did put foam behind the top balloons. I put foam behind the little bear. And then there you can see the little pink balloon of both the hats. I put foam under it and the 2 smaller hats. And then this little bird here just struck me. I like that a lot. And then I ran over to my stash and I grabbed some Nouveau drops. And so this little pink, this dusty pink here looked really pretty with it. Now I will tell you, I don't know if they're a little bit dry. Mine had little pokey things. I tried to tap the paper. I don't think I'll leave it on camera. It didn't really work too good, but it's okay. I like the color, so we're fine. And that is my layout, you guys. Is this not stunning? As usual, 49 Market kicked it out of the park. And obviously, Rochelle did a really good job choosing that coordinated cardstock with it. So I just love this collection, you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you check out the website. I'll have a link below. And, of course, the ScrapRoom channel. See you soon. Bye.